Hello guys, welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for here we bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's news. Our monitoring spirit they call the Daily Express. Don't come outside, they let us know say Arsenal they ready to sign two players for January. Say Arsenal won't sign a winger and Arsenal won't sign a midfielder. Now everybody knows say Arsenal need a defensive midfield cover for Thomas Partey. This one a common knowledge. Nobody will talk say they don't know about that one, because as we did, many people they talk say if we want win the league, we need a cover for that guy, because if that guy else get injury now, we don't get a decent cover. We go fit come inside, give us the same vibe we Baba they give us. Then coming up for the winger role, where Bukayo Saka they play, everybody knows so we know still get like confirmed cover. Even though Marquinhos they play very well, even Fabio Vieira self can play there, but they are not a direct winger. Like the way the guy did very direct and sharp, they don't give you that kind of vibe. That is why I asked them the reason to sign the likes of Mudryk, because Mudryk is somebody who is very versatile. He can play as a left wing, he can play as a right wing. So Arsenal needs somebody there. Even some people they talk say make Arsenal still sign Saint Maximin. See, that one said will give us a very good vibe. Even though for Newcastle now is injured, he's not playing regularly like that. So Arsenal they look at how they will take filling all these gaps. And myself, I did very happy say, but the reason say by January now there's possibility so we will see the high up the table. If we not win the league, no doubt. But you see that top four, surely this season. If we don't get that top four this season, I wouldn't say we are cursed. Because this season is the best. Like the way they play, we are playing without fear. The way they play this season, every indication, every road, every map they show say Arsenal are on their way to Champions League, because we've got Super Mika Teta, man. So away from that, Jamie O'Hara will be one of our super pundits and a Spurs fan, Tottenham Hotspur fan. Back on comment side, I call the talk say truly say Arsenal are title contenders than be this season. That you can't rule it away from them. The way they play this season, they are playing good and nice, free-flowing football. So with the way they see everything, the Arsenal feel winner. But the only problem with Arsenal gets, we say Arsenal are 2 injuries away from disaster. Like if injury happen to like 2 members of their senior team, you know mention the particular 2 members, but we all know that there are some people who they important to Arsenal this season. The people like maybe Bukayo Saka, people like Martinelli, people like Gabriel Jesus. Now these same people, now they hold this team, because if they get injured now, Fabio Vieira will come in slotting well. Ten again injuries in Czech, we just slot in. For the centre back role, we don't really get issues. But you see those kind of party, if I get injury now, we will be expecting a Sambi Lokonga to deputize. Sambi Lokonga no will give you that perfect vibe like party. That's why till today, till tomorrow, till next tomorrow, people see they blame Sambi Lokonga for what happened against Manchester United, because they feel say if now Thomas Partey did for that place, what happened that day if for no happen, because you will marshal that midfield, the defensive cover, because you are putting a Sambi Lokonga against people like Bruno Fernandes and Christian Eriksen, people with only super experience. So that is what some people are saying. Well, everybody knows so we still need cover for all of the 70. Like what's in O'Hara talk, we can't say because in the Tottenham Hotspur fan, we could dismiss what's in the talk. What's in Baba the talk now true. We need defensive cover so that when things happen, we know when they cry and I know. The Rams themselves don't come aside from media sets where they call the ask and say I ain't take see the match against Leeds. Say the way we take defend, Shey Ateta prepare us for that thing. I been at their instincts just kicking. Can't let them call the defense against wave of attacks. So Rams they come talk say for everybody's information, Ateta don't prepare the team for this kind of defensiveness from the beginning of the season. When they play against Crystal Palace, they don't understand their job. Everybody know what they are supposed to do. So, but the problem can be say, oh, is that going to be a problem? So nobody really dominates them the way Leeds dominates them, because that is why they never really show their defensive shape in that form, you get. Because check out the matches they don't play now since the beginning. Crystal Palace they won convincingly. I think it was 2-0 the beginning of the season. From that one, so kind of had tough ground, so then go they beat Brentford 3-0. So they were just having fun, enjoying their play, dominating people and winning. Even they dominated Manchester United still won them. So when you check all this is now only this Leeds from that second half. No first half self, Leeds created chances upon chances. Our great luck we say Bamford don't even start the match. Like They outplayed us, outgunned us, outdid us, as in everything. They passed us. That is why we can show that our defensive shape, which make people going to say Arsenal don't show their Champions League status, because for you to go to a tough ground like this, play woefully and still come out with the 3 points, because 3 point now be the cocoa. So maybe just give them accolades. Say Arteta really prepared them for that. Then at the same time, Arsenal's Beth Mead don't become the second best women player in the world yesterday. But yesterday they do Ballon d'Or, so they can't give the woman the award. Many people they expecting that she will even win the award, but surprisingly they can't give another person. Well, we still thank her because she's a very, very great player, and we're happy to say she did for Arsenal. Amadafe Benitez now come outside. I can't explain what's up between Arsenal and Aubameyang. So Baba Kodi talk say despite that video where Aubameyang make, when they accuse Arteta, say Arteta no fit control senior men, champions, big characters. Say rather you expect small boys to do yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Say Arsenal under Arteta, especially Arteta, tried all his best, everything we go fit do for Aubameyang to help the guy career, but the thing no work out. You get say that as no work out, you can't say okay, say no trust Aubameyang again. That is why in drop him last Aubameyang can't move. Can't go for Barcelona. So what thing they tell us, we say now get inside information, something we know the media space, so you can come outside and tell you categorically, hey, Arteta try all in best for this nigga, but the thing we say it no work. So make people no blame him, because some people for the media space they blame Arteta. They say maybe with Aubameyang they talk now true. Say because when Arteta come, he sell all the big names, he sell Ozzy, you know, all the big names there, just come out all of them, say he no wants them. When he deal with young boys, maybe not young boys because he's a young manager, then he felt he could do what he wants to do with young men. But some other people go talk say, if not about young men, what of Thomas Partey? What of Granit Xhaka? What of Gabriel Jesus? Is Gabriel Jesus a lesser player to Aubameyang? Which Aubameyang don't win? Check out the season the Gabriel Jesus don't win, where Aubameyang no win. So Aubameyang is a lesser player to the rest because Gabriel Jesus is a bigger player. He has won the league how many times? Aubameyang don't win EPL before for his life. He don't win Champions League, he don't win Europa, he don't win anything. So these are the criteria so they take the judge Aubameyang. Even don't forget, Antonio Cassano himself come outside the blast Aubameyang. Say you way they cause your manager. No be the first for league. The Jesus no dey there. You way they say this one. How many things you don't win? You way you fit trap ball. You know. So many people get their own opinion on the matter. Then away from that, Bukayo Saka don't finish 8th in the Copa rankings. Get for the award they give for Ballon d'Or yesterday. The award now for the best under 21 player. So Bukayo Saka was listed as number 8 best under 21 player in the world. The best way win am na Gavi. Gavi plays for Barcelona. So this award now it can cause a lot of controversies. If you check yesterday for Twitter, robbed the trend. You're going to talk say they'll rob people like Musiala. Musiala they play for Bayern Munich, is an under 21 player, fantastic footballer. Then people like Eduardo Camavinga, where they play for Real Madrid, won everything that he needs to win, Champions League. So why they not go give him that award? If they give a Barcelona player, Gavi, where we say last now Europa League they won't go play. So these are some of the controversies. And another thing we say, like for that Ballon d'Or award, they gave the best team in the world to Man City, the second best team in the world to Liverpool, then third best team in the world to Real Madrid. So Toni Kroos come aside for social media for the challenge that accession. So why you go talk like that? We will be Real Madrid, we meet Liverpool before we go win Champions League title, we not them. We meet Man City, we not them. Why you can't talk say these two they a big better team than us? What be the criteria when I take Georgia? So that is what thing maybe people they argue for the media space. So I don't know what to be my own opinion on that. Oh yeah, so we could check our next 4 games for Arsenal. So Arsenal going to play Southampton, they will play Nottingham Forest, they will play Chelsea, they will play Wolves. These are the 4 games for the league. Who will play before World Cup will start. Get the World Cup will come back by December 26, which is Boxing Day. We will resume the league and continue. So we'll check where we go fit day. What is our possibilities? Arsenal or Southampton? On paper, we pass them. That's why I will talk say them be shit packer. Some of you don't like say why they call people shit, but this is just the fact. On paper, before a match is played, on paper, it will weigh 2 teams. As a pundit say, these 2 teams, who is better? Who have the best players? We have better players than them, which is why we can confidently say they are shit packer. Forget what Leeds do. Leeds not still shit packer. Forget say they make things difficult. It doesn't stop them from being a shit packer where Arsenal they. If they meet their mates, they will follow their mates the drag. But they are still shit packer where we are, whether you like it or yes. Southampton for where Arsenal they be shit packer. Nottingham Forest for where Arsenal they be shit packer. Chelsea, they no be shit pack here we dey the same level, we meet and here we go play. That's why, because you go check the strength of the team where you want play, the kind of players they have, the pedigree of the players, how talented they are. Then look at your own lineup. Those are the things to judge. Those are the variables you bring to the table before you can't designate somebody, say, okay, your status is that of a shit packer. After Chelsea, they were playing Wolves. So when you check out all these 4 games, which I think will drop points, which I think will win. So I feel we can win the 3 and maybe draw Chelsea. Who knows? We can beat all 4 of them. It can happen. It's football. You get. But if match starts on 11-11, anything can still happen. But on paper, we are doing on paper now. We feel beat all of them. There's still a news. So Sammy Lokonga can come and say, analyze how in season go for Arsenal last season. So but back on the talk, say, almost saying leave Anderlecht, when be captain. Leave and come join Arsenal. And that's why we saying they play week in, week out. They win people 5-0, 4-0. They can't come here in look on the see game time play last season. And the problem was that Arsenal, they played just one competition last season. They were playing the league and other small cups. No Europa League, no Champions League, no nothing. So games, no plenty. Unlike this season, we say you don't play plenty games. Even Ateta don't promise everybody, say as long as you were listed to play for this club, we register you, you go play game. Because games are coming quick and fast. Get we play like every 3-4 days, so everybody go play. That's why they look for how to do the rotation, make it balanced, make nobody get fatigue or make nobody burnt out. So the Lokonga saying call the agency. Almost sure say no be to find my square roots come up for this Arsenal because I'm not really enjoying my stay. The agents now can advise and say 20 minutes you play or 15 minutes when you play for Arsenal, it will develop you more than 90 minutes when they play for Anderlecht, where they play people, they play them 4-0, 5-0. So make it just calm down. That's why him come calm down and now he's enjoying game time this season. Our Gabriel Magalhaes don't come aside from media sets. You can't analyze in your own playing for this season and last season. So Baba say the first 2 years for Arsenal, he did summer. Say no really enjoy, he no really suffer. Say just did summer, they develop. So this is the 3rd season, and the 3rd season we play 10 games, we won 9. So everybody they praise them. So Baba they say they look back to everything we don't happen to them, and they try to learn from everything because nobody is perfect. Like he himself no say fans they know they're happy for him. Like he do anyhow, they know they're happy because he has a history of being hot-headed. Because if you check the social media, if you check the media space, they're going to drop history upon history of when Magalhaes do Dagbana Shoko for inside match. They say the Ogian card was too overly aggressive. Because even they bring the top of the pile, that Man City game, if the follow person drag, referee give you card. Before you know, don't go launch Gabriel Jesus, they give you 2 yellow back, don't collect red. Man City later win the match. Match will be saying that we they control. You get. So these are some of the things where people can analyze. They say this guy they too hot-headed. He should calm down. We are not saying be calm like Saliba, but at least aggression get level. You know, even they are more aggressive than Roy Keane in the past. No, they're more aggressive than Patrick Vieira, Gattuso, Alexander Nesta. You get all those kind of Vidic. You know, they do aggressive than them, but their era, no be this era. This era is filled with technology. Guess what kind of things we could do? They will see you. You know, even the aggressive reach Sergio Ramos. So make it just calm down again. Aggressive, don't carry anybody go anywhere. Just calm down. Oh, Andy Robertson himself don't come as I call it talk. Say Arsenal is playing amazing football this season. So this is a very different season with the World Cup, with everything with the Apple. Say them now they know they at their best. Get even Man City itself, they don't beat Man City. They try to use Man City as a springboard to come back into the league position. Say Arsenal might be the best team for now. Arsenal is topping the league. They're playing amazing football. Nobody saw that coming. So Indy very happy and say this season is a very different and unique season. And don't forget I will still have the World Cup sandwiched in between the season to make it 2 seasons in 1 season. So that's why everything on this train somehow. Well, see me they see where everywhere they go because then they try to pick up points now because they still far. They're in 8th position. The gap between them and Arsenal is very wide. The gap between them and Man City. So everybody just try to pick up points. So let's see how things go. Yeah, look at the mass yourself. Don't come and say I can't tip Tottenham Hotspur, Arsenal, and Manchester United. Saying that them get the best project for Cody Gakpo to join. So everybody, this Cody Gakpo self, I don't know that Arsenal see the reason the matter because I know say everybody the reason the guy they score plenty goals for Eredivisie. The guy they play for PSV. So the match will go play against PSV very soon now. That will be the perfect audition for us to even see this guy because man no life on her. I never really watched the guy. Unless maybe YouTube, but say live match. against us now go take Georgia. Make come play against us. Make I see the kind of way they play, because I hear saying they very very fast. They be like Anthony is fast. Say get quick feet, back. Sabi give assist, sabi score. We go see him against Arsenal. The way he go take play, now after that go take know whether he go sign you, or be no go sign you. So then. Fabrizio Romano sef don come outside from media setting when they talk say he get one player wey they expect to see for Arsenal. The player is a midfielder, and that player is a Yuri Tielemans. Say Arsenal need this guy for their ranks to make sure say they complete the confirmed rotation wey Arteta they do, because they need him. They talk say they need a deputy for Xhaka, they need a deputy for Partey. You don't just need anybody, you need a confirmed player, a baller, a visionary, person very very strong and good with the ball at his feet. That's the kind of person we need. But we all know that Arteta, Edu Gaspar and Richard Garlick, the kind of players who they sign this season, a player will get versatility. Players if you play more than one position. Somebody like Yuri Tielemans now, he can only play one position. He's a central attacking midfielder, just like Granit Xhaka. So I don't know how they will take do him. You can't have two central attacking midfielders, because you know saying a central attacking midfield. Now Xhaka they play now. Why Partey they left back with the dropping behind, making just stay, hold the forts, get. So when you bring in a Yuri Tielemans, how you want to structure him? So I never really know whether Arsenal the reason the guy said they plan to run down in contract for Leicester, and Newcastle said the reason say by January they will go for and go play 17 million pounds. Let's just see how all these things go. Our Karim Benzema don't win the Ballon d'Or yesterday. Yeah, the guy win now after scoring 44 goals in 46 games. The guy still win the La Liga. The guy still win the Champions League. The guy the hot. He played very very well. Over the match he played for the weekend against Barcelona for the El Clasico, he performed very well and he did his best, and they won 3-1. So 9 times. You get 9 times. All the time of Messi and Ronaldo, that time don't pass. They don't share. Since we Messi no dey La Liga again, I don't think say Messi will ever win that thing. Ronaldo himself, they can't win it again. So this time for other players like maybe Mbappe, maybe other players for them to shine and get the opportunity. Messi don't win 7 times, Ronaldo win 5 times. Their own don't do. So let's see other players in the world football. Our Martin Keown said, welcome as I call it talk. Say Arsenal we are very very ferocious at Leeds where them play. So the way Arsenal play, say Arsenal played the way nobody expected them to play. Like they were very very good on the ball, the defending. Say the addition of that Saliba can add still instead of Arsenal backline. Even though some people are of the opinion say Saliba was very very shaky on that day, and some people they give excuse say the reason make Saliba they shaky now because of that penalty, that in handball. They did not make him fear. He mind don't cut. By the end of the day, they don't come blow. They blow penalty, but Bamford lose the penalty. So that was we see give him some kind small energy to still happy. Say I'm well. Say thank God. Say no be me make them score Arsenal. Well, at the end of the day, everybody they proud. Me I no get issue with our defense. Our defense confirm they're very good. You get our attack, they're good. Midfield, they're good. But the problem is our second 11. We need more squad depth, more, because players no be robots. Playing every 4-3 days, and giving all your best. I know say Arsenal, they struggle, they play very well, they do high pressing. That the high pressing, you exhaust a lot of energy doing high pressing. Like when you lose the ball, you press very high and aggressively to get the ball back. Now what people like Man City, people who like Liverpool, now what they always they do. So my dear football lovers, if you know what yesterday, should check the top left corner of the screen. You'll see the thumbnail. Click on so that you'll get all Arsenal updates as they drop all over the world. So it's CHUKS signing out. Enjoy the rest of your day and get out.